My neighbor set up a community pantry and farm stand where people can share homegrown produce, pantry items, or donated goods. It's a thoughtful idea, especially during tough economic times when many families, including mine, are struggling to get by. The issue is that people have started entering my yard to pick vegetables from my garden. I've put up signs asking them not to, installed a low fence around the garden, and even placed a cover to block the view from the street. Despite this, some people lift their children over the fence to grab tomatoes or beans, or they climb over it themselves. I confronted a woman who was encouraging her child to pick from my garden. I shouted for them to stop, explaining that the produce wasn't for public use. She told her child to hurry up and then tried to leave quickly. When I caught up and asked why she was taking my vegetables, she deflected, saying I shouldn't raise my voice around her child and questioning why I was so upset over a few tomatoes. I explained that I was frustrated because she was taking food meant for my family. The next day, I spoke with my neighbor about the issue. I suggested moving the pantry stand to the other side of their driveway, closer to a neighbor's house that doesn't have a front garden. They said they'd consider it after the growing season. I also asked if they could put up larger signs or address the problem with visitors. Their response was to ask if I could afford to share a little. I clarified that people weren't taking my produce out of necessity, they were taking it because they wanted it. They suggested I'd need to tolerate it for now and that we could find a community-focused solution later. I replied that my priority was stopping people from taking what belongs to my family, not a broader community benefit. The problem persisted when a man in his 50s entered my garden. I turned on the hose to get his attention, and he yelled at me. My neighbor came out, upset with me as well. Some people have posted on our local community board, warning others about me and calling me unreasonable. My neighbor claims I'm discouraging people from using the pantry stand, which they see as a valuable resource. I told them I'd keep addressing the issue until they took steps to prevent people from taking my produce. I'm incredibly frustrated. Am I wrong for asking them to relocate the stand? Am I wrong for being upset that people are taking food meant for my family? Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate the suggestions. Some of you mentioned involving the police, but where I live, they're unlikely to take action over something like this, even with video evidence. For now, signs seem like the best approach. I plan to add more signs warning about pesticide use and emphasizing that taking from my garden is taking food from my family. I'm not sure why the existing signs aren't working, but I hope more will make a difference, though I'm skeptical.